2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
In now, Raimel Tapia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Raimel Tapia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown. What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Tapia aboard here at first with nobody out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Puig. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Set to get his day started, Nolan Arenado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Puig. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that's too low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 pitch on the way. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. So it's 2 runs. John Gray gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. These Rockies guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kian Wong.
Next to bat for the Giants, Kian Wong. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Hops this one up. Arenado in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Wilmer Flores, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he hauls it down in the corner. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now batting, Drew Butera. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the second baseman, number 1.
Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Count is 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, John Gray, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 out, nobody on. A strike, and it's 2-1. Scorched to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on top 2-0. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Fouled off. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Buster Posey now. He swings and grounds it to short. Story picks it up. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So coming to the plate, Raimel Tapia, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Raimel Tapia.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Puig. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Murphy has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now.
Playing 2-2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Sinker misses, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Puig, still ranging back, and that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The right fielder, number 19.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home misses off the plate.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
David Dahl to the plate now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 302 is the average coming in. 11 home runs and 29 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Ball one to start the at-bat. 2 out with the man at first. That's inside. 2-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Drew Butera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Go.
Now the 1-0. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Count now a ball and a strike. One and 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The 1-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-2, here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Slater's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 Colorado. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way.
Ball, no.
Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC, he was an 8th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fly ball to straightaway left. Dahl is under this one. 1 gone. So in now for San Francisco, Aviatel Avellino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 60, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
John Gray.
From the stretch.
Yeah.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting,
So one away here with the bases empty. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That's popped up. Yastrzemski coming on, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike one, 0-1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Inside. Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder going back into the bleachers and gone. So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Anderson Franco answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Franco. The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter, the left fielder, David.
So now to the plate, David Dahl, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that was perhaps bay bound, but instead it's a long foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Colorado's out in front, 7-0. In now is Yasiel Puig back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Kian Wong. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
0-1, here it comes. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Story ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And there's ball 2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And the 2-1.
Ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Down
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. A runner on first with 2 away. It's sharply toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's the Rockies 7 and the Giants 1. New inning set to get underway. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. It was a walk in his last trip.
Story.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Drew Butera.
Settling in now, Drew Butera. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now here it comes. In there, and it's even at 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Garrett Hampson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, John Gray, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Giants.
Digging in, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Tapia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. Here comes the first pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Abiatel Avellino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. Daniel Murphy steps in now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Murphy.
First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bullet back up the middle. Slater is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Nolan Arenado will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Yastrzemski will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're on top 7-1. Hunter Pence is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Hunter.
And this is low, ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Line to the right side. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Bases are empty. One man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now back, second baseman,
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Digging in once again, Kian Wong, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is up and in, ball one.
1-0.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackman is under it, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're down 7-1. Sean Anderson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 64. Shaw.
Ready once again, David Dahl. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Leading off from the Rockies.
First pitch on its way.
David Dahl.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
No.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Trevor Story steps in now.
Story.
Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Full count now, 3-2. Drew Butera is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Drew Butera, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0. Garrett Hampson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
3-1.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, Garrett Hampson. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11. 1-1.
A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. The
beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
To the plate now, John Gray, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out to center field. Slater's under it, and that retires the side. 2 left for Colorado. They're on top 7-1. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
No. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard hit towards center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Tapia. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. And that'll bring up Buster Posey as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Wandy Peralta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to begin the 8th, so the lineup flips over and digging in, Raimel Tapia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Daniel Murphy.
Standing in, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Peralta A left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ready with the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Colorado. They're on top 7-1. Stepping into the box, Austin Slater. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fly ball right down the line in left. On the run is Dahl, and he makes the catch in the corner. Stepping up to the plate, Abiatel Abaldino. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
The 1-0 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Story backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Brandon Belt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
A bouncer up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Arodys Vizcaíno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39, Arodys.
Striding in, David Dahl, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
First delivery to him on the way. Vizcaíno, once an Atlanta Brave, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And that misses 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate, Trevor Story. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Striding into the box, Drew Butera. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Garrett Hampson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 pitch.
Hurt ball. We're playing 11.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out with the man at first. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Giants 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Estevez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tony Walters is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Yasiel Puig. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackmon going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Kian Wong, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
7-1 the final today. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Gray earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Number 60 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.